Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we are going to be ranking every Pokemon game, with not the spin-offs, but every mainline series from the hardest to the easiest, in my opinion. Obviously some of you guys will not agree with me, that is absolutely fine. This is just my opinion. I've played through them all, I've been to Kanto, I've been to Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, the whole shebang, and today I'm going to be telling you, in my opinion, which I think are the hardest. So if you are excited for today's video, drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 300 likes. Leave a comment. What do you think the hardest Pokemon game is that you've played? And subscribe if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content on this channel. With all of that out of the way, though, let's get into the video and find out what I believe is the hardest Pokemon game. So, starting things off, here we have the tiers S, A, B, C, and D, and all of the Pokemon games. Like I say, I'm not going to do spin-off games because it doesn't really intertwine with the main series, but I do have all of the mainline games plus the third installment. So your yellow to your red and blue, your crystal to your gold and silver, your emerald to your ruby and sapphire, the whole shebang, tomato, and yeah, we're gonna see what are the hardest Pokemon games, like I say, in my opinion. But we're starting off with Kanto, yellow, red, and blue. I put them in order as well. I think I've got them in order just to make my life a little bit easier. But the only problem with doing this is the fact that I played yellow, red, and blue, obviously, growing up, and I wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed growing up. So, obviously, I found these games difficult. But now, if I went and played them, I'd smash through them. So, I'm going to do it as of, like, right now. If I was going to play the Pokemon game right now. So, no nostalgia is going to have any kind of interest into my decisions. But yellow, red, and blue, they're actually, like, not the easiest games. Because, like, well, they are, but there's so many problems in the game, like crits and stuff. Like, it's all based on speed. Like, Wrap is super broken. Like, Hyper Beam, if you knock the Pokemon out, then you don't have to recharge the next turn, and Hyper Beam's super busted in the original games. So, like, there's a lot of problems with it. So if you kind of just exploit those problems, you just, right, Kabutops is a really good mon. Persian is a really good mon, because Slash is just pretty much always crits. Like, Alakazam is a really good mon, because it's so fast. So for yellow, red, and blue, obviously I'm putting them all in the same thing because, you know, they're the same game kind of thing. Yellow, red, and blue, well, red and blue is actually a little bit different to yellow because obviously you don't start off with the starters and you get them all. So I think yellow is actually easier than red and blue just because you do get access to Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, and Pikachu, which is overpowered. So I'd probably put yellow in C, and then I'd probably put red and blue in B. Would they though? Because I think they're actually easier than that. I don't think these are B tier. Oh man, I don't know. This is already difficult. Yeah, no, we'll leave that there. B is red and blue, and then C is Pokemon yellow. Okay, I'm happy with that. Next up, we have gold, silver, and crystal. Now, Gold, Silver, and Crystal were really good games because obviously we did Johto, then we got to go to Kanto, and then we got to fight Red, which was obviously like the hardest battle you were ever supposed to face in Pokemon as a kid. And it was difficult, you know, his team was pretty busted. He had a really, really good team, really high levels. And obviously in Crystal, you don't get access to Pokemon like Mareep, which is just such a good staple of a team playing through Johto. So for me, I think Gold and Silver would probably be, you know, I'd probably put them all in the B tier, to be fair. Just because Red is quite difficult to beat in those games, and yeah, I'm happy with that. Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Emerald, I definitely struggled on, to be fair, when, well, not obviously growing up, but I'm not taking that into account. But if I was going to play Emerald now, it's not like a difficult game, but it's definitely one of the harder ones, just simply because the gyms have more Pokemon, they're higher leveled, and obviously you have the whole Battle Frontier as well. And I remember struggling on the Battle Frontier, even to this day. You know, because I played it not long ago, and I was struggling on it a little bit because I didn't really know what Pokemon to use, and I never completed the Battle Frontier. So I would put Emerald in A, and then I think I would put with Ruby. Yeah, I think Ruby and Sapphire go in the B. I think everything is just going to be in the B. To be fair, yeah, I think so. I don't know. Fire Red and Leaf Green. Fire Red and Leaf Green were very, very easy for me. I didn't struggle on them at all. They are like my game to play if I'm just chilling. You know, I love them. They're really good games, but they're not difficult at all. Like, Misty is a tough battle. I just realized this has Whitney in it. Oh my god, I completely forgot about Whitney. Maybe they go higher. But does one battle determine the rest of the game? Well, they have Whitney and Red. Maybe they go a little bit higher. Maybe they do go a little bit higher. Do I put them in the A tier? because of Whitney and Whitney, I did struggle. I mean, to this day, I would still struggle on Whitney because the Miltank is really annoying. But yeah, I think I would put that there. Fire and Leaf Green, I think, go into the C tier. They weren't difficult at all. I think they were very, very easy. We got Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum next. Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I mean, to this day, I still think Cynthia is the hardest champion. And then again, Platinum doesn't change anything like that. She's just the same. So I would probably put these in the A tier. Really, I think. I mean, like, I'm trying to. I don't want to put all the third installments in the exact same place as the other games, but with Crystal, Gold and Silver, and Platinum and Diamond Pearl, like, does it really change loads? I'm trying to think. Does Platinum's level increase? I think they do, maybe a little bit. I think they do. Maybe I'll put those. But I still think Diamond and Pearl deserve to be in the B tier as well, though. To be fair, I think they still deserve to be in the B tier. Alright, Heart Gold and Soul Silver is up next. My favorite games of all time for Pokemon. Were they difficult though? That is the question. Well, they had Whitney, but I feel like it was a lot easier in the remakes. I don't know why. I just had that feeling. Maybe just because I knew what I was doing when I got these games. I think, are they harder or the same as the originals? I think that, I don't know, I feel like they're easier. I don't know, I don't really remember struggling on these. Like, even when I play Heart Gold and Soul Silver now, I don't struggle on them. But Gold and Silver, I mean, I haven't played Gold and Silver in a while, so if I'm going to play Gen 2, I'm going to play the remakes. So maybe that has some factor, but I think they go in the B tier. I think they'll be alright there. Black and White. Black and White, were they tough? Were they tough? Black and White. I remember Getsis always being... I always get them confused. Black and White is the one where you fight Getsis at the end, right? And then Black and White 2. One of them is where you fight Alder, and one of them is where you fight Getsis. I think Black and White is Getsis. And I remember struggling on that, because he had a high Dragon and stuff like that. I think, Bro, I always get them mixed up. Oh my god. I think Black and White I struggled more on than Black and White 2. I don't remember struggling on Black and White 2. I remember just kind of going into every battle and just winning it kind of with ease. But I remember Getsis being a bit of a tough battle. So I think Black and White I would probably put in A, and then I think I would put Black and White 2 in B. I think if I'm remembering that correctly, the one where Getsis is the last battle is harder than the one with... Is Alder the last battle? No, wait, isn't it Iris? Oh my god, I don't even know. The one where you fight Getsis is harder than Black and White 2. Wait, who's the Wait, I think the champion is Alder in Black and White, but yeah, I think you fight Alder and then you fight Getsis, right? I think Iris is Black and White 2. Bro, I'm still hungover from New Year's, I think. X and Y. X and Y I found extremely easy. The gyms had like, what, 3-4 Pokemon throughout them all. The champion was okay with like a Mega Gardevoir and stuff like that, but again, nothing insane really. We then have Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I mean, Steven with his Mega Metagross was a little bit annoying, but I don't really remember me struggling loads on these games. So yeah, I think for me probably B tier, to be fair. B tier's an interesting one. It's like I didn't struggle, but I didn't necessarily just like blaze through it, I guess. Maybe is what I would say. I don't know. Sun and Moon is up next. Sun and Moon obviously changed the game, not having gyms, and for the first time having trials and trial captains and all this and that. They were interesting. I don't think I really struggled on them at all, but I don't think they were necessarily easy, but that's just because you didn't really know what you're coming up against. I think by the time you got to the end of the game, it was a little bit easier. Obviously, the champion being Kukui, actually setting up Stealth Rocks and stuff at the start of the fight, which was interesting because we've never really seen anything like that before. I think Sun and Moon probably go into the B tier as well. I know the B tier is just absolutely full, really. It's just huge. Next up, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I, to this day, think they are the hardest mainline Pokemon games, personally. I mean, you have... it starts off with the Lurantis fight, because she has, like... not Cosmog, what's it called? She has, like, mons that come in, like, healer and stuff, and they just really grind your team down. And then as well as that, you got the Rabombe fight, which is really, really annoying. You have Ultra Necrozma. Yeah, I remember Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon being difficult games to beat. They're not easy. You know, Ultra Necrozma, I think most people lost on it first time around. I did. Like I said, I lost to Rabombe countless times. I lost to Lurantis a few times. But yeah, I remember those games being difficult. And to this day, the games are difficult, which I like. I like that they're difficult. Because then we got Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, which, in my opinion, are the easiest Pokemon games that have ever been made. Like, these games have co-op in it. but they don't make the other trainer have a double battle. It's literally a 2v1, and you don't even need someone with you. You can just literally use 2 controllers, and you literally just blaze through. Like, it's so easy and simple. Like, you can complete the game so quick. Like, I like the games, you know, I like the whole following animations and stuff like that, and they're a nice breath of fresh air from Kanto, but god, they're easy, man. They are easy games, bro. They are easy games. Next up, we have Pokemon Sword and Shield. Pokemon Sword and Shield introduced Dynamaxing and stuff, which some of the battles were difficult. You know, I remember Rayon being a little bit troublesome. Obviously, the champion Leon had his Aegislash, had his Gigantamax Charizard. They weren't easy games. Then obviously they had the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. They would probably they would also just get incorporated into the actual game. I wouldn't do them separately. But the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra, were they difficult? I think the most difficult thing about those was just the catching the Pokemon. Just took forever. I wouldn't put these in the S tier, but I think A tier is a good enough spot to drop a Sword and Shield in. But that is my tier list of Pokemon games. I think that's an okay tier list. I don't think anyone's really gonna... I've given a reason as to why they are in each tier. So, yeah, it's not crazy. That is going to be my tier list, though. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please do drop a like down below. Really, really do appreciate it. Really does help out. Let's try and hit 300 likes. Leave a comment. What is the hardest Pokemon game you have played? And, of course, subscribe if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content on this channel. That is everything from me, though. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.